I remember telling God, this is it. You can have me. Like, I know I said you can have me before, but now you really got me. Like, you really my Lord. When I moved to Texas back in 2024, August of 2024, and I packed all of my stuff in my car and shipped it to Houston, Texas, and me and my dog got on a flight. You know, I remember thinking in the spirit really coming on me, telling me how I really just changed my life. How I really put myself in a position and in a predicament to where God had no choice but to bless me. God had no choice but to elevate me. As I said goodbye to all of my loved ones, as I hugged them for the last time for a long time, I remember the grief that I felt for every last one of them, even the ones that I wasn't even able to see before I left, or that weren't able to see me before I left. I remember crying at night, asking God to just be my anchor, because the things that I have anchored myself to as a false dependency, given the illusion of dependency, was now gone. I remember leaving my job. I remember putting in my resignation letter and submitting that and not knowing, not being completely here in Houston yet and not having an income. I remember when my finances got low and I couldn't see myself here in Houston. I remember just not being able to see further than I can step. Sometimes it's not about the distance that you can see. Sometimes it's about the one step in front of you, taking the one step in front of you. If you could see the next step, if you could just see the one thing he's telling you to do, that's your obedience, right? The one thing he's telling you to do. If you can't see beyond that, that's okay. But if you could just see the one thing he's telling you to do, y'all, listen, it changed my life. Don't sleep on the one steps. Don't sleep on the small steps. Don't sleep on the one brick. Like, we want to see the building so bad. We want to see the entire erection of the building so bad that we're losing and taking advantage of the one brick that he's telling us to put down. He's telling us to take the one brick and place it down. And we're like, God, I just want to see the building. But it's like, we're not doing the one thing he's telling us to do. Because we want to see what it's going to look like so bad. We want to see that it's sure so bad. We want to be so sure so bad. But I'm telling you, if he's telling you to lay the brick, you can already be sure that it's going to be built. I don't know what this building is that I'm building, that he's telling me to build. But this move to Houston was a brick. It was a brick. And I'm confident in that. And I'm putting my weight on that. Like, God really is my Lord. And everything that I have been through up until this point, as far as everything, the grieving, the mourning, the detachment, the saying goodbye, the giving away things, to letting go, to the disappointment of people, and the loss of the expectations that I've had, and God is really showing me where I really was putting my faith. And my faith now has the chance to grow. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that just gives God all the more excuse to wild out for me, to act up. He about to really show off. He about to really show off. And I'm saying this August 4th of 2024. I moved yesterday, y'all. I already know God about to show off. I already know. And I just wanted to get on here and encourage some people to just do the one thing. Just do the one thing he's telling you to do. Stop looking for the outcome. Stop looking, let me say this. Stop looking for your outcome. Because many times, because what God sees for us isn't lined up with what we see for us, it's stopping us from laying the one brick to the foundation he's telling us to lay. Y'all, don't question him. Like, let him know how you feel. And even if you do question him, I don't mean don't ask him questions. I mean, don't not do it. Like, sometimes we think because we question God that we're now free from doing what he's telling us to do. Lay the brick, y'all. I'm telling you, and I'm declaring this, and I'm decreeing this over my life, over your life. It's going to happen, but we got to lay the brick. We got to obey. The day you hear my voice, harden not your heart. We got to obey. And be brave enough to be vulnerable. Be brave enough to be vulnerable with God, because 9 times out of 10, the reason why we're not laying the brick is because we're scared. And we don't know how to be vulnerable with God. We don't know how to be vulnerable with God. We don't know how to say, God, you asking me to do this? I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. That, you know how much faith that activates? I'm scared, Father, but I'm going to do it anyway because you called me to. That just shows how much you really love and trust God. And we don't want to love and trust God just for the simple fact of being titled a good Christian. No, we want to show God our love and trust because we know that whatever he wants to do is better than whatever we want to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? And we really want to be pleasing unto him. Like, this stuff ain't for, this Christian walk is not for show. Like, religion is not for, like, religion is it's a relationship. Stop confusing this walk as a show. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody. How you walk with God is not to prove it how good of a Christian you are, how better you are. This is real life, and this is your life, and I just choose to give mine fully to God. Not for the betterment to show that I'm a better Christian, but because I'm tired of doing things my way. And I really want to see who I am with him. And I really want to see who he's called me to be. And I just want to please him. And I ran out of options. My way, I've ran out of options. Anybody else felt that way? Like, you ran out of options? Doing things your way? Like, why are we doing these things religiously, reading our word, going to church and fellowship? Why are we doing these things? And I'm not saying those are good, but if you don't know why you're doing them, if your motives isn't right, sit at his feet and ask him to correct your motives. Because if we really aren't striving to be transformed, if we really aren't striving to be changed, if we really aren't striving to do what he wants us to do, those things mean nothing. Y'all, I love y'all. The bugs are eating me out here in Texas, and I love y'all. I just appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and rocking with yourself, most importantly. Like, y'all rock with me, but I want y'all to rock with y'all harder. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be doing this, y'all motives to be in line and in touch with y'all harder. Go harder for yourself. Go harder for Christ. Go harder for yourself. Why? Because you're worth it. You're worthy of it. You're worthy of it. Alright? I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm missing home a little bit. But God got me. God got me all the way. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm sitting out here. I'm like, oh, I checked the weather real quick. And automatically went to Philadelphia weather. And I was like, dang, it don't feel this cold. It was like 75. I'm like, it don't feel this cold out here. Duh. Riri, you in Houston. You in Houston. So I keep having those moments. And I'm like, yo, I'm really not home. But I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know I made it. God is with us. Me and my pooch, we made it. And yeah, we just getting started. And we looking forward to the things God is going to do for us. Like, I just positioned myself in a predicament and in a position to where God has no choice but to elevate, to bless, to transform, to restore. Yeah, I just put myself, my yes just put myself in a position to where God can do all the things I've been praying for. And I just wanted to encourage somebody to get in position for God to do all the things you're praying for. All right. I love y'all. Have a blessed and safe Sunday. All right. Let him use you. And I'll talk to y'all soon.